So, as usual, whenever we lose somebody, we always take a moment to remember them in the memorial. I have already done their epitaph, so... Goddamn Sectopod. I knew there was something really bad that was coming. The mission prior to this one, we heard that loud mechanical stomping, and immediately I knew instinctively not to tempt fate by getting too close to where I had a feeling it was coming from. And in this, we literally ran face first into it, and we paid the price with 2 people's lives. Cersei spent 68 days on the Avenger, spent 15 of those days in the infirmary. Ugh. Somebody had gone well before their time. Cersei didn't have the most confidence coming into XCOM, and in fact was apprehensive going into combat, but did so knowing it was for the greater good. He'll be missed for his uniqueness and enjoyable nature all around the Avenger. I know that I put a lot of stock into Wolfblade, and I kind of made Cersei's death not a big thing, but it was. It really was, and I feel so bad that we lost him. Legitimately, it just sucks. And just thinking about it, we've been at war now basically for 5 months. It feels so much longer. So much longer than just 5 months, but you know, everything is just moving by so quickly. And Lieutenant Brian Wolfblade spent over 4 months with us on the Avenger. Spent nearly a month's time in the infirmary, but he was a beast, and that's probably why he deemed himself the Wolf. And the thing is, he started off with a hood and saying little more than like 5 words at a time in conversation, because he just kept to himself most of the time. And then over a period of time, over the past 4 or 5 months, he's really opened up, and he really came, or he opened up, and he came out of his shell, and you know, he put a lot of faith in people, he put a lot of trust in people, and losing him at this point, at this juncture, it just kills me. And it's hard because I feel like in the past few months, with all the death that's been going on, I'm worried that I'm like emotionally dulling to where it's just like I can't even process a death the way that I feel like I should. Strong in spirit, strong in heart and warm in spirit, Brian the Wolfblade was a stellar soldier and person to everyone. Losing him was like a knife wound to the heart, and his performances on the field inspire everyone to try even harder for themselves and for him. Short but to the point, I feel. You know, you can see Alice there giving a toast. We just have to move on and try and do the best we can. It's just going to be really hard because we lost a lot when we lost him. So, yeah, now we face another conundrum. We're very close to getting to the mission involving the coordinates from the Codex brain, and I'm worried that we won't have the firepower necessary to deal with it. We only have 1 grenadier available in the form of Najee, although Spy should be free to help in a day. We have 3 rangers left, 1 of them critically wounded, 3 sharpshooters left, 2 of them critically wounded. I'm wondering if I should hire or recruit somebody, but then I remember that the Alien Cipher and the Midnight Raids are in effect. So recruiting somebody at this juncture, it's gonna hurt. So we'll see in the coming mission. We might need to fill our ranks up, and at this point, with as strong as the aliens are, I'm worried that we don't have a chance. 7 days. There's a facility lead that they can give us. You know what? Let's focus.
Setting course for Sector 2, Australia.
Let's focus on getting in contact with Australia because we're this far away, or this close away. Destin, hopefully we can get you in here.
We've established contact with the local resistance forces in this region, Commander. We're ready to move on the coordinates we pulled from the Codex.
I hope we can get in contact with New Chile. And apparently, according to our sources, there's a number of engineers and researchers here in the oceanic area that now any projects in the proving grounds involving armor and vests are completed instantly. We have numerous hands on deck now, focusing on that specifically.
New orders, Commander?
Which is good because I need another exosuit in our stock. How many Advent Trooper corpses do we have?
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
8. Alright. Could make a spider suit. I've been kind of just shrugging off the spider suit, but, you know, it could be very, very useful. No, let's give it a try. Increases the mobility and mounts a grappling hook for fast movement. We'll see how it pans out. Didn't expect getting in contact with Australia to be so beneficial right away. So now we have the ability to go here. Naturally. I think that's pretty much the only thing we can really do. The next thing that we'll have to do is there's a facility in New Chile which we can actually make contact with next. And then there is the black site data coordinates over in West Asia, which it's right there. It's right there. But we'll have to wait on that. At least it's there to begin with, so we can make contact with it. But we spread out our resources. We're here in Australia. Just need to commit. This will be called Operation Startooth. A thorough analysis and decryption of the Codex brain provided us with a set of remote coordinates, possibly the subject's origin. Codex origin. We'll need to investigate the site and pursue any leads uncovered. We'll get some supplies. What's detected are troopers, officers, mutons, berserkers, and chrysalids, and that's all. But considering the sheer number of them... Okay, this is what I'm looking at right here. Like, internally, I'm actually very pleased with what we've scanned because... I understand chrysalids, I understand mutons, and berserkers we've only run into like once, but at least I can kind of understand them, and troopers and officers are troopers and officers. It's the more complicated aliens like the sectopods and the archons, the avatars, even the codexes that I stress about more and lose sleep over on a daily basis. So this is a gift. Now, the moment I say that is probably the moment where everybody's going to die, and I hope not. But here is hoping for some optimism. Is this Dramkus? Dramkus immediately walked up and was basically like, I want to come. I can't even see his eyes. We do have a personal combat simulator, which is interesting, and we also have this autoloader. I think I might actually send Dramkus here. Alright. Let's at least figure out who we're sending first and foremost. And anything I want to spend, I do want to upgrade as many weapons as possible to their plasma counterparts. That being said, I'm trying to decide if I want to focus on anything here. It's either the shotgun or the pistol. I guess it depends on who we're sending. Of course we're sending Destin. This is his home turf. It seems only fitting that he goes on this mission. Right, so Destin's leading the charge here. Now, there's going to be a lot of chrysalids, I can already guarantee. There's going to be a lot of berserkers and mutants. Basically, a lot of tanky little shits. So, I need as much firepower as I can. So, Najee and Alice... Oh, Alice is still not in the infirmary. Okay, so... Najee and Spy. Dramkus, what are your capabilities at this point in your training? You have a telepathic attack. You can apparently inspire other soldiers, from what you're telling me. Alright, yeah, Dramkus, I'm gonna let you come on this mission. You're gonna be our first debut of a Psi operative. Should send a ranger. Alright, Martin will be going along. Alright, Lullaby, you have not had the opportunity to go out on a mission. And I know, obviously I'm not trying to make you like the red shirt of the group. Like, I'm sure you're worried about that, but, you know, you do need to get some actual field practice. I know you're apprehensive about it. I know you were insisting that if stronger soldiers can go instead of you, then they should go, but you need to have some confidence, and I can promise you that we'll do our best. We'll do our best to make sure everybody looks out for each other and everybody gets out of this okay. This is Dramkus's first mission as well. So, looking at the field, I'm thinking that I'll make the beam pistol for Destin and any future sharpshooters. Then we have 2 exosuits and a spider suit. And we also have something that can increase mobility. And actually, I think I'm going to give that to our buddy Dramkus here. That way he can get close to allies quickly. Or get to a designated position quickly and use his psi abilities, just like that. I'm also going to equip Martin's weapon with the advanced autoloader. That way he doesn't have to worry about reloading too much. Alright, now let's start designating who will get what. Adds mobility and an increased chance of taking grazing shots instead of outright hits. Ah! Not only does this give the extra defense and mobility, but it also increases the soldier's capability of moving and dodging shots. I guess it's a more comfortable alloy to work with. Well, definitely giving that to Destin.
The spider suit will improve our soldiers' chances of dodging an attack, while also providing increased agility and grappling capability.
I like it. I think this is perfect for Destin. He can get to an elevated platform quickly, which will be beneficial for his sharpshooting capabilities. And then we're facing down a lot of organic enemies. So, venom rounds. Destin, I think I treat you way too well sometimes. Giving you all the cool toys to test. Who will get the other exosuits? That will be a big thing. Given the fact that you're going to be in close proximity to the enemy Martin. Oh, I just realized Martin and Dramkus are going on a mission together. Oh, that's cute. Get you to exosuit. Oh, actually. Flamethrower might be the most beneficial item. I'm giving him the stasis vest as well. And did I miscount? Oh, we did. We actually have a total of 3 exosuits, so keeping that in mind. Spy's the type who likes to move around a lot, so I'll give him the exosuit and keep him with the rocket launcher, as well as incendiary grenades. And actually give him one of the medkits. Help us team out and all. Alright, Lullaby, you're going to get one of the medkits too, of course. Being a specialist. I'll give you the flashbang grenades. Dramkus. Give me the battle scanners, just so we can get a good sense of what's up ahead. That'll be it. Last but not least, Naji. We'll of course be getting an exosuit. I'll give you the shredder gun actually. And I think we're good to go. It's a pretty strong looking team, I have to say. So Destin, Major Destin 1, leading the charge with Naji, Spy, Martin, Dramkus, and Lullaby. Going to figure out what's going on here at these coordinates and what's so important about them.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Nothing's going to go wrong.
Shen and Taigen barely managed to pull these coordinates from that codex thing they had down in the shadow chamber. We're guessing this may be its origin point, but can't know for sure. Based on the fight it put up, I'd expect heavy resistance either way. Good luck down there.
So our objectives is to recover any valuable info or items and neutralize all hostiles. And we're heading to the wilderness of New Australia. Here we are.
The target coordinates are just ahead. Move to investigate the site. Hostile presence is currently unknown, but expect the worst.
What's these?
Our position is masked.
Notice those purple particles that are floating around? It's odd. Either way, you gotta move up ahead, and it looks like the ground changes from kind of a colored gravel to really dead looking dull gravel. This is a desert region, all the cacti. And of course abandoned. Very much so.